Hey guys, Aviation here.
What is up, boys? Welcome, welcome. A little quiet tonight. We're going to be doing a very different stream than we normally would, so I'm just jumping in here now to let you guys know the dealio for the night. We are going to be talking with Aviation. He's in a room right now with OG. I'll be hopping in there in a second. I just wanted to address you guys real quick, just so you know what's going on tonight. One, the TTS is off for the night. We do not want to have Robot Lady going off all night while we're trying to talk with our guest. We do want to give him the most respect we can while he's here. So we are going to be jotting down any questions if you guys have any at all. Please feel free to type them in the chat. OG and I are going to be keeping an eye on it as we go, trying not to break stride of conversation. And we'll jot down the questions so you guys don't have to remember them and we don't have to scroll back. And then at the end, we'll try to just open it up and go mad and just let everybody ask whatever you want. And if he's up to answer it, he is here to answer. So I'm going to hop in there with them. I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know how long we're going to go for tonight. We'll see. We're just going to feel it out. But yeah, you guys enjoy. Let me hop in there with them and make sure they're not talking about anything inappropriate. Okay. There they are. Hello, gentlemen. WB.
No inappropriate chat here. We would never.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. So what's going on, brother?
Good. What is up, man?
I guess if you could start off for those who don't know you, what is your name or what would you like them to know you as?
Cool, yeah. My name's Anwar Chang. I go by Aviation online. You can check it out on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. It's all Aviation. It's supposed to be kind of like a play on words. Like a lot of people get. I remember during IGOW in the beginning, they keep saying Evasion, or, but it's really supposed to kind of sound like planes, like aviation.
I get it. Okay.
Kind of like a little bit of a play on words.
Right.
It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but
yeah.
But one of my buddies came up with that name, so kind of rolled with it.
I like it. I've always thought it was really creative, but I never wanted to say it wrong because I was like, well, that'd be embarrassing if I say it. And he's like, that's not how you say it. So
it was a name that stuck out too. Like I feel like from the beginning
for sure.
of judging IGOW 3, that was a name that kind of it catches you. Like, oh yeah, because it's funny. You remember that name.
Definitely it stood out.
Then of course the skills did the rest of the talking for that. But definitely an eye-catching
Appreciate
name.
it.
I like it.
Yeah, man. What week did you go out in IGOW again? You were IGOW 3 for those who don't know.
Oh man, was it either 38 or 39? I think. Or no, was it? Oh man, I feel like I gotta check. I gotta look this up now.
Skittles is here, so he's probably already typing it in the chat.
Yeah, he's looking at his spreadsheet.
He's got his spreadsheet.
Yeah, just pull up the spreadsheet right now.
I didn't even get the whole question out before he was looking that up.
Oh, yeah, 5th place. I don't know the week.
5th
He's already
place.
got it. So.
Finals round 2, I was out.
Man,
finals round 2.
Everyone could do my challenge. Yeah, everyone could do my challenge.
And that's what got you out
hard
too?
Enough.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
See,
we made some goofy errors, so.
Yeah,
I feel like that's got to be the hardest. I mean, we did IGOW 2, me and Heads did, and both of us. Well, Heads, you didn't stay until the finals either, did you? You didn't.
No, technically I was. Technically, I
16th, right?
I lettered out into the finals.
Yeah.
I was like 16th or I was somewhere in the teens.
Yeah, because I know I dropped out before Whooptopia. I dropped out around Christmas time, and then the finals started, and that would be my nemesis. Is trying.
IGOW finals is tough. IGOW finals is no joke.
Yeah, Yeah, I have a lot of
What was the trick
lot of
that you
envy for
did?
those
Do you
guys.
remember that everybody could do? Do you remember what the
It
what was it,
was
a
it was
combo?
a knife edge combo. So it was like you had to knife edge to like a 6 inch gap, and then you had to do a knife edge to like
A
a two and a half
six
inch
inch
gap,
gap.
Ooh,
and then you
two and
had
a
to
half
come
inch.
around and do a reverse knife edge to the 6 inch gap.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
And I
but
love how
everyone could do
you
it. I was
submit that, yeah, and everybody's like, oh, no problem.
yeah, yeah. I was like, I guess out of all ways to go out, that probably would have been my go-to because not being able to do something would probably piss me off. But like everyone just being a good pilot, like they're just crazy. So
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. IGOW
Yeah.
breeds a different type of pilot by the end of it. You
it's
go in
insane.
very rough around the edges, and you come out, you are polished when you come
Oh
out
yeah.
of IGOW.
Seriously,
It really does.
seriously.
Jams a whole lot of training
Yeah,
in
I'm
a
out here
small amount of time.
literally. I'm like out here freestyling like all these forests, and I'm like, oh, I can't ground tap. Like,
Nope.
So
Can't
how
ground
long
tap.
were you? So IGOW 3 was your first. You didn't do IGOW 2 at all, right?
no, when IGOW 2 was around, I had just started flying.
Okay,
Oh,
wow. So
okay.
you were like right behind us, kind of, or right after us.
Yeah,
Right after us. It was
so yeah,
we hadn't been in that long either when we started IGOW. Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. So you went right into like your first chance of doing IGOW. You just went for it.
yeah. I was like, I've always started with tiny. I feel like most people have started with tiny whoops. But then when I posted on YouTube, on what is it, Instagram and stuff, started getting comments, people talking about IGOW, and I was like, oh, and I watched a Nick Burns video. He's
That's all
like,
it
it's free
takes.
to enter. I was like, oh heck yeah, I'll take get it checked out.
Yeah, man.
So then
Once you get that bug in your ear, that's it.
I know it's definitely stressful though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You're definitely one of those pilots that's a great advertisement for IGO though. People
Yeah,
like you
for
that,
sure.
that come in as new pilots, and then, I mean, look at you now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Definitely, man. It's taught me so much. It was no, I loved it.
Well, good. Yeah,
yeah,
I'm glad you got as much benefit out of it as well as a lot of other people did. But making it that far in your first go around is just so insane. Like, I mean, there was a bunch of guys that was their first time competing that made it to the finals. It's wild. It's really
well,
crazy.
yeah. There's tons of stories like that of IGO finalist pilots that you find out. Like I think it was either Bright 5 or Agilis,
Mm.
which before they did IGOW had never flown an acro before,
Get
and
out.
That's
winded up
insane.
becoming
No way.
IGOW finalist. Yeah, it's just
No way.
it pushes you kind of outside of your comfort zone to try new stuff and everything else. So I think
Yeah.
it's great for that.
Speaking of, so
Yeah,
do
there's
you
got to be way more pilots out there that are like crazy with it as well.
for sure? Yeah, that we're not even seeing yet. We don't even know they exist.
Yeah,
You know, like
exactly.
they don't post
Yeah.
content, or it's just a small channel we haven't heard of yet. But there's so
Yeah, man.
many you can find. You just go on these little. Every now and then, YouTube will bless you. The algorithm will bless you with like
Yeah.
some channel that's
Yeah.
got 20 subs, and you just
Yeah,
find
man.
some banger of a video on their channel.
IGOW 4 is gonna be crazy. I feel like
I can't
everyone's
wait.
gonna be in on that.
I cannot
Yeah.
wait. We're
So
gonna
here-
be as involved as we possibly can with IGOW 4. I want everything to do with it, besides competing. I just don't. I don't have the patience.
No.
Stop, man. Yeah.
Once was
Yeah.
enough, man. I got the experience, and I was like, that was good. Dip my toe
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yeah.
The pool sucked. I'm out.
I love IGOW as you know, when I started flying and I used it and it helped me improve, but I get all the structure that I need from racing. I
Yeah.
don't need to worry about constant loop motion or anything.
Speaking
like
of
that.
racing, Race Gal. I saw your submission
Yeah.
for Race Gal, man. You're not too
You
slow
like
there,
it?
buddy. You're not too slow there, pal.
Oh,
You're pretty fast.
thanks, man. Like I don't. I feel like when I watch people do the tracks, I feel like I get faster because I like watch like the lines that they
Yes.
take.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. I still can't decide if racing is for me or not. It's super fun when you're doing it, but just like the concept of thinking of like doing the same thing over and over. I really like freestyling.
Freestyle brain.
So
I
it's
got the
like
same thing, man.
freestyle is just the way to do it. But
I agree 100%.
yeah,
I mean,
racing. I feel like it breaks less stuff. Whoop racing. So
oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I can race. I've got my whoops that I race with. I've had the same builds for over a year with a lot of them, just replacing like props here and there, camera here and there. But
Lucky
yeah,
you.
freestyle is that's a little tougher. That's a little tougher.
dude, I break things like every week. Like I don't think I have a whoop that's lasts longer than a month.
So
Like since I got started, it's crazy. I don't get it, man.
Yeah. I think lately, I mean, just parts in general, I've been having issues left and right with micro parts lately. Just things arriving dead, or they only fly once or twice and then they're dead. But I've just been
Yeah.
having issue after issue lately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I think
Whoops
that's
don't make it
Quality
very
control is
long,
kind of going down.
yeah.
though. Yeah, definitely. It's chip shortage. Chip
I
shortage.
think
It's fine.
I think that's what IGOW 4 should do is do a prize for the biggest whoop graveyard at the end.
Ooh.
Who had the
Yeah,
most?
I would have
like,
won.
just-
I would have won.
Yeah, everybody hold on to a box of stuff, and whoever's got the biggest box of destroyed whoop stuff.
By the end of it.
This photo up here,
Mhm.
I drew this. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's a Whoop graveyard actually. So I did it as an art project.
Oh, yeah.
I may be able to just pull it down. It's like all a bunch of just like props and like junk. It's
Just a little
literally
remembrance.
inspired by my pile of garbage. Yeah,
Just a little remembrance of IGOW up there. The torture.
literally.
It's a nightmare in a picture. So outside of racing though, when you're talking about, you said you're not sure if it's racing's for you. So with freestyle, is it that you like being able to kind of create your own lines and things like that, or is it because you like the freedom of just being able to do whatever you want and not having to follow the repetitiveness of it? What is it like an expression thing? Is it because you enjoy freestyling more because you feel like it's more you as a pilot, on the sticks, or is it because you just like don't really know about doing the repetitive nature of racing?
Well, I think the thing I like the most about freestyle is it's just like literally in the name. It's just everything is just super creative,
Yeah,
and being able to not be stuck in one specific spot and just kind of I like the exploration vibe of it. So I think that's one of the big reasons why I got into FPV is like you can fly a Mavic style drone and look bird's eye down, but just being able to feel like you're like a bird and just
in it.
exploring wherever
Yeah,
you want,
yeah.
just doing crazy things.
Superman.
Yeah, I don't really find myself spending too much time on like one trick at a time. I'll see like I don't find lines that much. I think I just literally freestyle it, and then I like the aspect of editing and
Right.
adding music in there as well. So
Yeah. That's
music is a
perfect.
really big part of my life. So just being able to add that in there is just makes it like enjoyable to watch. I like to make things that I like to watch back.
Yeah,
I'd say.
yeah. No, I can appreciate that for sure. I spend a lot of time on timing things with music and all that. It's a big part of my life
Yeah.
as well. So I can definitely
Oh
appreciate
yeah,
that.
man.
Well, I've said to head since we kind of started and I got into racing and everything. Racing videos are so much easier to edit and to put together real quick, but you don't get the satisfaction. The satisfaction of putting together like that freestyle video that you go back and watch and you're like, yeah, I
Yeah,
like that
man.
I did that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
That's
something
true.
great about that.
With racing, you'll always get a little faster. But with freestyle, you go
That's
back
right.
and you can watch some of those saucy videos from like months ago. And you're like, ooh, still just
But
as saucy.
Yes,
See,
sir.
the problem is though, is then sometimes you go back and you watch a video from say like 5-6 months ago that when you made it, you're like, oh yeah, like I'm the one. And then you go back and
Yeah.
you watch it and you're like, eh.
Yeah, you definitely see like
Could've been better.
improvement. Yeah, yeah.
So speaking of freestyle, I know I guess it's weird to say you're fairly new to flying, but I mean, I guess technically you are, but as experienced as you already fly, have you ever been in like the flow, that flow state, as they say, when you're freestyling? Do you ever get that where you just kind of completely turn off and you almost watch your DVR back and you're like, oh, I did that? That was sick.
I think the spot I have to get comfortable in. There's this one spot I've flown it a few times. I have quite a few videos at it. It's like a mix of forest and open field.
Mm-hmm.
I just know it so well. Like whenever I'm there, I just free fly. Or obviously my house as well. Whenever I'm ripping.
Oh, I've watched you rip around your
Oh
house.
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
can tell that
Yeah.
you're comfortable in your house. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But as far
I
as
did,
like even at a new location, you've never found yourself being able to get into that state of just that complete like just shut off and just go?
I think lately, yes. I used to get super sweaty and like anxious when I fly,
Right.
but now it's literally like it feels like I don't know, it just sounds so nerdy to say, but I feel like I am the drone sometimes.
No, I do.
'Cause, like,
I agree. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
I know the feeling.
Like I feel like I can do more with the drone than I can do with my arms and legs. So it's
Well,
like,
I know for sure
it's
I can
crazy.
do
Yeah.
more with my drone than I
Yeah,
can with my
yeah.
arms and
Yeah,
legs.
Yes, I certainly can't
yeah,
invert a
man.
yaw spin with my arms and legs. So
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Like, yeah, I basically feel like you can put it wherever you want, and that's like it's a really nice feeling.
Yeah.
Just like, it's no stress.
Right. Yeah. And see, that's the so I've always thought of freestyle as like it's a stress relief, and then anytime I race, I'm like, this is so stressful.
well,
Like, why am I doing this?
that's exactly why I never stopped freestyling, even when I got
That's
heavy
true.
into
That's a
racing.
good
Because that's
idea.
like I
Good balance.
race all the time. That's 99% of my flying is racing, but then that 1% of just like flying, and I think that's why, as much as I love IGOW, I couldn't make myself stick with it, because I just like to go and just turn my brain off and not think about it, put on some music and kind of just let go and just let it come out. So
Do you listen to
Yeah,
music when
man.
you fly, or do you just prefer motor sounds?
I've tried a few times. It's I think when I get too involved in the song, if I feel like I relate it to like working out. It's like, well, if I don't get that good part of the song, like I'm not gonna be able to do my set while I'm doing it. So I'll miss
Oh,
my
I see
favorite
what
part
you
of
mean.
the
I see what
song,
you mean. Right.
and then I'll go back and be like, oh, I gotta hit it on the drop or
Right. Yeah.
whatever.
I gotta start
So
the song over.
I think, yeah. So I think I just do the editing afterwards, and then just find a song that fits the flight rather than like pick it based off of a flight.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, talking about that stress though, like I kind of like chasing that like that anxious feeling, because it's I feel like some things I've gotten too comfortable doing. Like that's why I don't have too much fun flying in my house anymore. Doing things like chasing another quad
Yeah.
and trying to get as close as you can. It's
Yeah.
like that's that like good shit. Like, when you're done, you're like, oh my god, that was amazing. Or like
Right.
trying to
Yeah.
dive like a gap, and like I don't know, there's that stress feeling that
So yeah,
feels
just
so good when you're finished, right?
that's why you did so good in iGal, because you get
Yeah.
off on that stuff. Me, oh,
Yeah.
man, that's not for me. I like a challenge, but I think you had even mentioned it earlier. You can't do like the same thing over and over and over again. I have trouble just trying to push myself to like keep trying to do a trick, keep trying to do the trick, keep trying to do the trick. I can't. My brain just completely shuts off. So
oh yeah,
what I need to do is like
I'm the
go.
same way, man.
Okay, all right. I was making sure that I'm not the only one there. Cause yeah, I need to like fly around and forget what I'm doing, and then go back and try the trick. I gotta like surprise myself. Like
Yeah.
you're not trying to do the trick. You're not trying to do the trick, and then see
No,
if
it's so
see if I don't screw
conflicting
it up.
too. It's
It
so
is.
conflicting. Like I'll be like I want to do the trick over and over, but it's like I'm getting worse at it the more I do it.
Right.
And in my head, it's like, oh my god, it's 2 a.m. I should go to sleep. But then
yeah.
I'm like, I can't sleep on a bad pack.
You can't.
And then
Yeah.
that's literally how I build that graveyard up. It's like I'll just do it until I break something, and then I have to go to sleep.
And I go fix it, and then I go break it again.
Yeah, yeah, literally.
Hey man, that's the hobby. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, man.
So outside of whoops, do you fly? Well, I guess no. I know you fly a mini quad at least. But do you fly toothpick stuff? I don't know if I've ever seen you fly.
I've never tried a tooth. Oh, actually, I have tried a toothpick. It was my first ever FPV drone.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it was so stupid of me. I bought a toothpick kit. It was like an Aviation kit. So it was kind of like a mini 3-inch racer toothpick.
Yeah.
So stupid, because I didn't know how to fly. And I was like, oh yeah, I think I just take it off in my room. But I didn't understand the concept of like arming and disarming.
Oh
So
no.
I turned the propeller on, and I was like, oh, up means like you just want to go up like on a Mavic. And it just like there's a dent in my ceiling still, because it's like it's ridiculous, man.
Oh,
You should
but
just
yeah, that
circle
didn't last.
that
I
dent
still have
with
the
a
goggles,
Sharpie
though,
and
yeah.
leave it there forever.
You should.
Yeah,
Yes.
just signature it. Yeah.
Yes.
That's I've been really wanting to though.
You should.
Yeah,
There's a lot of 1S
Yeah, I
quads you
was
could
gonna-
build too, so that way you don't have to go buying 2S batteries or 3S batteries. 1S quads
Yeah, I think
or
a big-
1S
a
toothpicks.
big
are
part
sick.
of the reason why I haven't, it's like I'm not exactly quite sure how I would go about building it. I've been so used to doing whoops and 5-inch builds. It's like I don't want to have to retune it and figure it out. But I don't know. Maybe one day. Or
So-
Call
so
me.
what do you
yeah.
I got
what do
you,
you
bro.
find
Yes.
yourself-
Okay.
Yeah, hit me up.
What do you find yourself flying more nowadays? Do you find yourself flying your whoops more, your 5 inches more, or what?
I want to fly 5-inch a lot more. I definitely fly my whoops the most, but the
Convenient.
So convenient.
I think
yeah.
yeah, it's so convenient. like think location is a big thing in my city. There's only like literally 90% of my city is like an airport or it's always so busy. Um,
And
so it's like
you're
I'll
in
try to
Canada,
find
right?
a space.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
to interrupt. You're in Canada? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Um, yeah, so there's only like the spots that you see on my YouTube channel are probably the limits of the places that I can go. Like during the summer, I kind of regret not taking advantage of like school parks or like
Yeah, I
because no
know.
one's in schools and stuff. That would have been super sweet.
Or during the
But there's
lockdowns. The lockdowns, nobody
Yeah.
was anywhere, and I
yeah,
didn't go out
dude.
and fly anywhere wild during the lockdowns.
Nope.
I'm kicking myself
Yeah, I'm
now.
so
Yep.
stupid. I know. I just flew my whoop around my house. I was
The
like,
whole city was
everyone's
empty.
sick, so I gotta act like it. Yeah,
I know,
it's
yeah.
ridiculous.
I just got to stay home and fly my
Yeah.
whoop, I
Then
guess.
you got Mr.
Yeah,
Steel just ripping Atlanta apart, and then we're just kind of just sitting here
dude.
twiddling our thumbs, flying in our basements.
My
Uh,
city has zero bandos.
Nothing?
Like every time a building goes abandoned, they'll just rip it down, like
See,
instantly.
Baltimore has a ton of bandos. You just gotta not get shot while you're flying them.
Yeah. You just got to wait a while, and a
Yeah.
building will become abandoned.
Yes.
Just sit there and wait a minute.
Yeah,
I don't
and
got
even
that
the ones that
patience.
aren't a bando look like a bando, so it
It's
works.
close enough. Still got holes blown through the
Yeah.
side of it.
Yeah, yeah. Caught
So
on fire
where
once or
so
twice.
where's like a fun place to fly a 5-inch around you besides an open field if you don't have any bandos or anything like that?
I love proximity. I think open field for me is like pretty boring. Like
Yeah.
He's not down
I
with the
I
shebang.
literally just flew today in the middle of a forest. I'll be posting that soon, but it's like
Well, you said in the middle
I
of a
don't know, it's just
forest?
like yeah, I just
Ooh.
walked into the middle of the forest
Yeah.
and then super proximity, just popping in and out of the trees and like
Ooh.
through the forest. I've wrecked like so many props, but
This was the
I
5-inch?
crashed in water. Yeah, 5-inch. It's just fun.
What were you filming on? What camera are you using?
GoPro.
GoPro.
Oh, Hero 8. Hero
Okay.
8. This is it right here.
And you're going to post footage soon? I want to see.
Hopefully. Yeah, I was thinking of editing it today, but I don't know if I'll have much time. Probably tomorrow.
Also, for anyone
But, yeah,
interested,
it's
all
beat up.
of his links are down below in the description. Let me
What's-
see.
Yeah, just like this. It's like all beat up, but the touchscreen doesn't really work anymore.
Tape on the back.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like the touchscreen only works when I like lick my finger and then like I can start using it. It's so gross. Yeah, it's like it doesn't register skin. It's I've been wanting to get either this fixed. I know the US has like that GoPro warranty. We don't have that here.
No
Oh,
way.
you don't have that? I figured that
No,
was a
we don't have
GoPro
that.
thing.
No, it's like it's a Best Buy warranty you guys.
No,
do,
no,
right?
no, no. It's through GoPro. You can
Yeah, I don't
you
think
can
they
get
have
a
that
Sign
here.
up through GoPro.
sign up for GoPro has it's through their website, and all you do is you pay them like $80 and send in your camera, and they'll send you like a likewise replacement or something slightly close to it. But
Wow.
it's not
Dude,
that
I'm
expensive
missing
either.
out.
I think it's maybe $20 a year or something like that. It's not expensive.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not much.
It's
I
worth
need to
it.
get some money back. I've bought I have like 4 GoPros because I just broke them.
Yeah, look on GoPro's website. I'm pretty sure you just register your camera. It has nothing to do with Best Buy. It's just all through GoPro. But I think you have to mail it into
Yeah, I'll
them.
have to check that
'Cause
out.
I don't think Best Buy even does that warranty anymore, right? Because
I don't know.
Cricket, I think Cricket did a video on that because Cricket used to.
Abuse that quite a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, Cricket would go
Yeah.
buy a new camera before, or trade in his camera before every video.
Yeah, he goes through GoPros like nobody's business.
GoPro Plus is available in Canada for you. GoPro,
GoPro Plus.
That's, I believe, the same thing I
Alright.
was talking about. That's like their replacement
Okay.
kind of thing. And it's
Wow.
not terrible. It's you pay a little under $100, I think, for the Hero 8 and below, or maybe it's the 9 and below. No, it's the 8 and below. You pay like a
Okay.
little less, a little under 100, and you can get it replaced. So it's not too
Okay.
bad. It's worth it
heck
though.
yeah.
If you're gonna be smashing up GoPros, it's definitely worth it instead of buying.
I've been
random
wanting to
ones.
make this naked, but I'm kind of like scared to rip it apart as well. So,
Well,
like
I mean, if you got a bet, well, yeah. I guess if that's your only one, don't. But
yeah, it's
I've,
only working one right now.
I've heard the Hero 8 is not terrible to do the naked conversion on. I think there's one part that's a little sus to do, but it's not as easy
Oh,
as
is it?
like the 6. I think the 6 and 7 were pretty easy to go naked on. I feel
There's
like
just
it's either
some-
the 8 or
okay.
the 9. Something
There's
weird with
just
them.
something that scares me about ripping apart a perfectly good GoPro.
Well, yeah, it's because they're like $400
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
tearing it
yeah.
apart.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Makes
great,
me-
my
Have you
camera's
guys tried
here.
that DJI cam?
nervous.
What's that?
Oh, the new
Have
action.
you guys tried
cam?
that Action 2?
No,
yeah, I
not
want to
yet.
get it. Like, I don't know. It looks cool. It looks good.
Is that
I
the
just- it would
square?
break less easy.
The square one?
Yeah, it's like the Session
The
lookalike.
Session 5, yeah.
Is it It's skinnier though than a session, right?
Yeah, I think it's like 30 grams lighter or whatever.
30 grams lighter, no kidding.
Don't
Oh
quote me.
boy.
Don't quote me. I
Okay.
think I might be wrong on that, but
I was gonna say that'd be
yeah.
nuts. Because I don't. The session wasn't that heavy to begin with. That'd be sick if it was even lighter.
I can't believe as popular as that form factor is that GoPro themselves haven't came out with another one.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why. What's the point? Why not?
I know, right? They're just making it bigger and heavier.
Yeah, because
The
I mean,
Bones was kind of like their version of it, but it's dude, that thing
Of like a
does not look
naked.
durable at all.
Or no, I guess the
Yeah,
bones is no, yeah, the bones
the
was supposed
Bones
to
is
be
the
like a
naked
naked,
version.
right. Didn't they make?
Yeah,
Is that the one you're talking about? The Action 2? Is that the one that looks kind of like the? It's like it has the extra piece that clips onto the back. Is that what I'm thinking of?
that's right.
Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
all right,
It's
I
got
know which one you're
apparently
talking about.
crazy super view.
Does
Like the
it?
super view is like even wider. Yeah.
Man, see, I got to do more research on GoPro stuff. Once I found one I was good with, I was like, that's fine. I'll just keep that for a while.
I still only have the one. I have a 7. I have that Hero 7 Black that
That's
I
right.
bought from U Heads, and
Yeah.
that was it. But
Someone in the chat says session 6 is on the way. Rumor says it.
is it really?
Ooh.
I feel like I saw
I'd take
something
that.
about that on Facebook, like a teaser post on Facebook about that, and people were speculating. It
Yeah.
would be nice. I mean, it would be
I'd
really
get 'em.
nice for GoPro to recognize the FPV industry more.
That's kind of what the Bones was, I guess, a little bit. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, we see you, we just don't care that much.
Yeah.
Do you think they're making that much from our community though? Like, it's got to be a lot,
They
right?
have to be.
Their
Yeah.
warranties,
That'd be like-
they're probably making a good bit on their warranties from our community.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, GoPros are
well,
huge.
not for
they're
me, not for
used,
me. So
all over for all different types of things. They attach them to everything, but
Yeah.
I'm sure they do make a pretty penny off of FPV though, because we sure do break a lot of them.
yeah,
But,
man.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, one thing that I've been wanting to ask you, because I noticed this like a month or two ago, but recently you have blown up on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Like you made like a crazy subscriber jump.
massive. Yeah, in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it looks like it looks like you had one video that went 5.8 million views, one video went 9.6 million views.
Woo!
So,
And that wasn't even a video; that was a short, right?
Yeah, it was a short.
They
Yeah.
were two shorts.
So
One
it was like
2 months ago, one was
30
1
seconds.
month ago. So
Crushing.
I was just curious, like what was that like? Were they just random videos that you posted just like you always do, and they happened to just hit the algorithm right? Like what how did that
Yeah,
all work?
so I like I always liked making YouTube videos, and then when shorts kind of became a thing, I started kind of looking into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Before I kind of understood it, I posted a few shorts before that, the one that like the big 9.6 million one, and they didn't do so well. So I took like, say maybe like a month, kind of like not studying, but kind of like paying attention to a lot of the videos that go viral, like just either using viral sounds or like the certain length of the videos,
Right.
or like the way that you'd like space the video out and make them to fill the screen. So I tried it out with that stick cam video because I noticed some other stick cams are doing well, and I've always like liked to do stick cam. When I first posted it, it did not blow up at all, and that's like one tip for if anyone wants to do like YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. Like the way that the algorithm works, like you can leave it on there for a certain amount of time, and literally like a month later, it'll just pick it up if like enough people watch it. So the first month, I had like under 1,000 views on it, which was still more than I have had for a long time.
Wow.
And then I think like a month later, I checked it, and I thought I saw like 1K, but it said like 11K, and I was like, whoa,
Oh my
whoa,
god.
11K. I was like,
Yeah.
when did this happen? And like I went to look at the graph, and it was literally like an overnight thing. It just like spiked.
Yeah.
And it just didn't stop. So it just kept going up. It started to level out at like 3 mil, because at that point it was like so surreal. I was like, I don't even know what's going on. And then my subscriber count started going up. Literally, and about 3 mil, it started to level out, and I was like, oh, I guess I got to post more shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started
Yeah,
making
that
more
seems
shorts.
to be the way.
Yeah, I started posting like similar content. They would do well, and then I was like, okay, what if I try posting something different? So I'll just post like some tinywhoop stuff or just some random like FPV style short. and they also started doing well. And then, yeah, I guess that's
So it's just no
it
rhyme
was
or
only
reason.
within
It was just
it was
letting
within
it
June
marinate.
till now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was very, very fast.
I just remember like a few months ago seeing something in our, at the time, our Weebly chat that said it was like, "Congratulations, Aviation, on 10,000 subscribers," or something like that. And I was like, hold on a second. I clicked on your YouTube and it was like, yeah, it was like 10,000 something subscribers. And now I'm looking at it now, it says 112,000.
Yeah, so it's been
So
100,000
the
since
growth, the growth,
since then.
102,000 in a couple of months. Like that's
Yeah.
insane.
When I ended IGOW, I was at like 260
That's
subs.
so nutty. That was
That's
like
insane.
4 or 5 months ago, something
Yeah.
like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I remember being extremely excited about, like, I'm still like, it's not, doesn't feel real to me yet.
Right.
So it's kind of more like I don't really know what to do with all of this like really quick like subscriber gain.
yeah.
So it's like, what do you guys like to watch? Like clearly it's my fingers. So it's like I don't really know what to do, right? So
And that's so funny because in our community, just from what I've noticed, whenever there's always people that ask, "Can you post footage of your stick cam?" There's always people that ask that. So I started doing it, but then there's a lot of comments of people like, "I hate stick cam. Why are you posting stick cam?" And it's like, listen, I don't really care either way. Like, I'll record it if you want to see it. I think it's kind of neat. Sometimes I like to see exactly what the pilot's doing. It's not always easy to just watch their DVR and tell, especially with your.
I love it.
With your footage, the one that blew up, that was HD footage, right? So you had some type of stabilization going on, I'm assuming.
Which one are you talking about?
The 9mm whatever one?
How dare you accuse him of running stabilization?
Oh, I figured it was a GoPro. Okay,
bro.
okay, all right, okay. But what I was getting at with that is that I figured there was stabilization there, and usually when I see a stabilized video, I like to be able to see a stick cam with that because you're not exactly seeing the same movements on the camera. Is what I was getting at, but yeah, it's really weird. It's really weird that like that one blows up when if you post something like that, like for instance on like an FPV Facebook group, half the people are gonna bag on you and say, "Oh, why are you posting stick cam footage?"
Yeah,
like
so
I've taken time to think about maybe why it was doing so well. I think one of the few things I looked at the categories that people searched or found my videos in the recommended. A lot of the big ones were like ASMR, because people like the sounds of the drones, which is crazy weird.
I mean, it makes
like,
sense.
get me out of that section.
Crazy.
Yeah. Which
well, now you know what you got to post.
Like, that's why I like it. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna start like whispering in my videos.
Hello, everyone. Aviation here. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, you got to get one of those little ear microphones you can get all up close to. Do some hot tub
I think
streams.
that's the main reason why I like stick cam so much. It's just like you get to hear people like talking, and like I don't know. I try to talk when I fly, but it's kind of tough to do it. But it's you get like two different perspectives, and that's the fun thing for me. That's why I like stick cam.
Yeah, I've always seen there is definitely a benefit to a stick cam being involved in a video. It's just odd that that's the thing that blows up. It's crazy.
Yeah, I will say that the spot that you did with the trees and everything in that 9.6 million video, it's such a dope spot. We don't have a lot of spots with trees like that around our area.
No,
and it's super disappointing. All of the woodsy areas around us is low brush. It's a bunch of low brush.
Okay.
And you're not doing a whole lot between that.
Well, we do have one spot that we flew at that's kind of like that. It was a park.
Yeah, the one our last group video. Yeah.
OG may remember because he smashed a whoop into the side of my face really fast.
Allegedly.
Really?
Is it the video where you guys were like trippy spinning like crazy around the forest?
Yes, probably. It probably was that
I
one.
do remember that one. I like that. I like that video.
At the very end,
we trippy spin them.
He destroys the side of my head with a whoop. I mean, full tilt. He was full tilt.
So it was the end of a battery, and I was going to try to. I think I was trying to
juicy flick
over
us. Yeah.
And the battery just said, "No, we're good. We're gonna stay right here." And it just full bore into the side of his face.
He's gonna blame it on the battery, but
it's not even the first time that I've hit somebody inside the face while freestyling.
Nope.
So.
Nope.
Yeah, it happens. I did that in my most recent video. I hit my friend in the neck.
Yep. That's why I fly small stuff
with a whoop.
Yeah, with a whoop,
OG
Yeah, he
hit
wouldn't be around with the 5 inch.
OG hit my buddy in the side of the head, who doesn't even fly. He was just there hanging out with us. OG
With a
hit him in the side of the face with a 1S toothpick.
which is the same as a whoop. It didn't do anything to him.
It still hit
That's
him with
fair.
open props on the side of the face.
I've been hit with a 5 inch before, actually, in the back.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
it was I was flying in a park,
Yeah.
and we were just we found a gap in the tree, and we were trying to do like it was like a Matty flip or reverse power loop, and he was like coming up full throttle to go like to start like the reverse power loop, and he clipped the top of the branch, and he disarmed, and he took his goggles off to see where it was going, but it was spinning,
Oh no.
and as I saw it coming, I spun around and it just smacked me in
Oh.
the back. Yeah,
I
it
guess it's
hurt a
better
lot,
than
but it's
if it would to hit you in
it
the
was
head or
spinning.
something.
Yeah, that
Could
yeah,
have
that
been
was true.
could have been bad. So at least it was in the back. But God, still.
Yeah, man.
Whew, at least it
I'm
was
still
disarmed.
living.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was disarmed.
That's a
It was
plus.
a
At
heavy
least.
piece of carbon. Yeah.
Yeah, just like 500-600 grams smacking into your back, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Besides FPV, is there anything else you do outside of FPV, hobby wise?
Ooh.
I mean, I know a lot of us are
yes, I
heavily
have.
invested in FPV,
Well-
but
Yeah, I am super into. I don't know if you guys have heard of EDC before, like everyday carry, like flashlights, knives.
oh
Like,
yeah,
I like
yeah.
hardware.
Right.
Yeah, I like all that stuff. Like I always have like I always carry a knife on me, so I always have like custom knives and all that stuff.
Oh,
This
that's
is a
sick.
gift from my girlfriend, so I'm going to customize that.
Oh, very nice.
I'm a sucker for titanium, so I'll build. I have like flashlights and stuff. So you see
Okay.
some things on my page. It's like this company called Rovivon.
Mhm.
They sponsored me a few products, so to
Oh, cool.
review. Because it was kind of like a mix, like where I could throw a flashlight on a drone and kind of be
Yeah.
part of the hobby thing. So I was
So-
like,
so
oh, I'll see
you-
if I can mix hobbies.
So you've seen some kind of traffic from other industries and stuff just from your success on FPV and YouTube, right?
I would say yes. I feel like that's
Yeah.
the main reason why the subs have gone up so much. It's because I've kind of reached outside of the community. I
Yeah.
would say if not most of my my subscribers and my following is like people who've never even heard of the hobby before. So
Well,
pretty
hey,
neat.
I mean, I guess you're doing all of us a favor though by introducing them to it.
yeah, man. The most
it-
common thing is like, what model drone is that? Can you send me one?
Yeah.
It's like the most common comment.
How high does it go?
Yeah, how high does it go?
Yeah.
Is that just on 5-inch footage normally, or do you have people interested in the whoops as well?
I would say it's a good mix of everything.
Yeah.
It's like a good way to plug affiliate links too. It's just like,
Yeah, I
you know,
bet.
check it out. Just like, yeah. So
And you
it's,
got
the affiliates have been doing really good.
plethora of different things that you could get affiliate links for because you're not just doing FPV stuff.
That's right, man.
So yeah, that's killer. That's awesome.
I always wonder how much that hurts us as far as reaching a wider audience outside of FPV pilots, just since we focus on micro stuff, we focus on analog footage. We don't have a lot of HD stuff because I feel like that turns a lot of people. Do you feel like that turns a lot of people away? Is like the analog footage, the not as great video quality versus literally?
I would say
looking
that's
at the
definitely
GoPro?
a surprise to most people. It's like, oh, in one of my videos, I was flying by a spot. I was like, oh, the video's not good over here. And I saw a few comments that were going like, oh no, the video looked amazing. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's.
And they're
I don't
looking
think
at the
they
GoPro
understand.
footage, yeah.
That's right. So I
Yeah.
feel like when they see it, I don't know. I definitely think it's not exactly what they expect because everyone's so used to seeing like off the shelf like Mavics and like because they just do it. Those drones just do everything for you. So it's,
Oh yeah,
They really
they don't
do.
expect
The
it to be
tripods of
like
the
build and
sky.
crash. Yeah, literally, man.
yeah. No, they're insane. The technology in those is nuts.
And that's I feel
Yeah.
like that's the biggest thing when you show somebody new a video from like a whoop or whatever. It's like, wow, what is up with that video quality? And like that's what we see no matter what we're flying. That's what we see. And
That's
it's
right,
just
man.
it's a big shock to people because I think there's still, and it's gotten better over the past couple of years, but there's still such a stigma against when you say drones to like the wider public. And I'm sure you've probably seen a lot of that just with your kind of wider reach that you've had with your channel lately.
Yeah, man. It's people. Yeah, I don't know. Drone is just such a wide used word now because it really means just anything.
Yeah.
But everyone understands it as like those camera drones. It's I don't know. When the people who message me and they, I tell them to download like simulators and just try it out before they go ahead and
Yeah.
spend
Yeah.
like $3
Always,
grand on a
always
setup.
the
Yeah.
first recommendation.
Yeah,
Always the first.
yeah,
Tell them to buy a
yeah. The
little
people will just message me.
beta
They're like, "Oh, I have
FPV
the
light
money. I'll do it."
radio.
Yeah, buy a
Yeah.
$60, $70 radio and a $20 sim and see if you even
Dude,
like
the
it.
Cetus Pro kit has been like my main income for affiliates. It's like,
Oh, I should
like
have.
hundreds of people have bought the Cetus Pro kit.
Oh, I bet.
They're just like, oh, it's like amazing. And I was like, it's a fine kit to kind of get a good idea of what the
I've heard good things
what
about
flying
it.
is like.
Yeah, I keep hearing people they want me to do a but does it freestyle with it, but it's a whole kit.
I don't think you'll have too much fun as freestyling with that one.
Yeah.
Without if you've flown all the other ones, it's really underpowered, but it's like very much beginner oriented.
I could have a good time freestyling an 18650 quad. I think I have an all right time with it.
Yeah, give it a try, man.
Have you flown an 18650 quad yet? Of one of those flying battery builds?
Not the single one, but I've flown like a 4-cell lithium on this guy right over here. This is my long range one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, taking it 10K.
What?
I stood on top of a hill and it was like an open field. Took it 10K. Had like a 40-minute flight on it.
Never.
It was
I would never.
pretty scary, but
I know,
I
man.
don't know, it was
Imagine
pretty
if
dumb.
it goes down. That walk of shame is
I
a
know.
day and a half.
I know.
Oh man. I think maybe I'll have to get with you and send you a wingman to try out from Fractal. They're little,
Yeah?
they're little 1S. It's a 18650 battery, so it's just like those little 1S cells. The the little like vape batteries. Or flashlight battery. You're probably more familiar with those. And yeah, you just snap it in, and the wings fold up onto itself. The arms fold in. Have you seen that? The Fractal Engineering wingman one?
No, get out.
Yeah, it all folds up really nice and neat. The arms fold up with props on too. It's nice. It's a nice little kit. But I'll send you a frame kit for it if you want to build one out.
Yeah, dude.
You build it out of Whoop parts too. You can build it out of a Whoop board, and I don't remember what motors I'm using, but it's all micro stuff.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hit you up about like that toothpick build stuff.
Yes,
'Cause,
please. For sure.
Yes,
Toothpicks are
I was
fun.
gonna test out. Are they fun?
Yeah, they're a lot of fun.
It's
a fun
as
product.
much fun as you can have with a 5-inch with like way less of the anxiety because you're not worried about tanking it or like running into anybody or
Yeah.
you're not flying a lawnmower. It's not like the same feeling
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
like just flying a buzzsaw in the air. It
Yeah,
feels a
you're not
lot
just
safer.
Flying a murder weapon through the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OG can attest you can hit somebody full speed with a
Full
toothpick
speed
and they will be
in
fine.
the face. In the face.
They will be just fine.
They will brush it off.
But yeah, let me know whenever you want, and I'll get you one of the Fractal frames. But as far as like a 1S toothpick frame, there's a ton of them out there. Just whatever one looks interesting to you, or you can get that's available
man.
up there.
And whatever recommended parts, I'll hit you up for that, and I'll see what to pick up.
Yeah,
That sounds fun, though.
I mean it's all pretty much Whoop stuff for the most part, just on a bigger frame and motors.
I think it probably flies forever, though. Hey, 18650.
You easily. The 18650 one, yeah, the 18650 without carrying an action camera on it, without the what was I using?
Oh, it carries an action cam.
Well, the Peanut. I used the CADX walk snail Peanut.
Yeah.
I use that, and with that, it runs for about 8 minutes. Without it, it runs for like 16 minutes, which is nice. It's just a little
Sweet, yeah.
little 1S. So those are fun. But yeah, for sure, I'll get you hooked up with one of those.
Heck yeah,
Make a note of it. I'm gonna get one out to you.
that'd be awesome, man.
What's your go-to Whoop? Are you 65 or you're 65, right? I feel
Yeah,
like I
you're not
knew
gonna
that
like it,
about
but
you.
I'm 65. Yeah,
Well, that's
I'm.
okay.
No, really.
That's okay.
Yeah, it flies. I don't know why. And maybe
It's
I
nimble.
just haven't had a well-tuned one yet. But for me, it just flies so much better.
They're
Like
tight.
right now, they are really tight.
Are you 1S?
I don't know. 1S, yeah. I haven't flown 2S since my Mobula 7. But yeah, this is the Fractal, and then this is the
Oh, that's a 75
and then
though.
this is the 75 Fractal, and then this
Yeah.
is my go-to.
Okay.
I don't know. They just
What's
I
the-
don't
is
know
that
why, but they feel like they fly.
That's 3D
Yeah, what's
printed
that
canopy.
build?
I was trying to look
Yeah,
at the canopy.
yeah.
Okay.
One of my buddies, he's basically my sponsor. He just prints me all this type of stuff.
Oh,
He's an
that was my
FPV
next question. I
software.
was like, do you 3D print? But yeah, it's epic. You just have somebody be able to print stuff for you.
Yeah, he's the best.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. I just also like the way they look and feel. It's just the idea of something so tiny. If they went any smaller, I'd get even smaller because I think that's just like it's
Really?
just so cool to have
Well,
something like
Tiny
so
Whoop used
tiny
to
to just
make
fly through.
a Tiny Whoop used to make an even smaller whoop. It was the
Get out.
what was it called? I don't remember what it was called, but it was like it was smaller than like a 65 millimeter.
Yeah, I don't know
Really?
that one either.
I can
That
I
sounds
can't remember
cool.
what it's called. It hasn't been in stock on their store in years, but I remember seeing it when I first got into the hobby. It was still there. It's still around.
I've been tempted to try that new Mobula 6 because it has like that frame kit that like takes the ducts out and it
Oh,
makes
the
it like
mob
super
beetle.
tiny. The Mobile,
Yeah.
yes, because it's I don't know, something about having like the tiniest little thing
Yeah.
just fly through thing. It's just fun. But I do like the way that 65 flies. Um, I hear like most people that race use 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Racing with a 75 is very messy.
Well, there's very few races that will allow a 75 too. Most all
good to
whoop
know.
racing is going to be 65 limited. There's like some smaller races and less serious ones will allow 75, and so I've even been to some that allow 2S. But as far as like the Whooptopia and the Whoop Wars and the IO at Champs and everything else, it's all 65
They
millimeters.
got
It's all
limits for
65.
that kind of thing.
They got
Yeah.
limits.
I've even tried the 35 mil props from Beta FPV.
Hmm.
It still doesn't fly the same. I thought it flew like a lot better.
Yeah.
It's more efficient. That's one thing. 75 and then like those bigger props, it's like you get like 4 or 5 minute flight times.
Right.
And I only get like a couple minutes out of these ones, but I don't know, something about it.
And what do you run, the Beta FPV packs? BT 2.0?
No, I'll mix them
You
up
run
between.
other BT 2.0? Other
Yeah,
other
I'll
ones?
do
Other ones?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Them
I've been
other
trying
ones.
the GNB packs recently. The connectors are pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree. I just heard that they have fixed up the. Have you seen the GMB 27, the new ones compared to the old ones?
The new ones compared to the old ones, I haven't
The
had
connectors.
GNB connectors before my sponsorship with them. No.
Okay. The older GMB
Yeah.
27s were bad, and then they fixed them recently. Apparently, they're much better now, so I need to retry them.
Okay, yeah, I've been experimenting a lot with different ones, but
I'm
it's
sorry again to cut everybody off, but we're running low on the time for the call. Do you guys want to take a short break and come back, or do you want to wrap it up? What do you guys want to do?
let's do a short break.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do
Or
a short
unless
break.
Yeah, let's take a little pee break, and we'll be right back, and we'll restart the call.
All
Sound
right.
good?
Yep.
All right,
Cool.
boys. We'll be right back.
1 second.
Go take a pee pee.
Yeah. this like a fucking racehorse.
And we're back.
Yeah, man,
Hey,
I'm
coming
down
back
to
in on
balls.
OG talking about pissing like a racehorse.
Did you unmute it right then?
The perfect timing. Now our screens are all jacked up. OG, you're on the wrong side now. Now you're under Aviation's logo. This isn't gonna work at all.
Yes, I'm now 112,000 subscribers on YouTube. Check me out, fam.
Hang on, we need to fix that because that's gonna drive me crazy.
Yes.
Leave. Aviation, could you leave and come back in? I think it's maybe.
Oh, is
that'll
it
fix
tripping out? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'll
no,
leave
not
and come
tripping
back.
out. Just trying to get you in the middle screen again. And I don't think
Okay,
I can
gotcha.
move them. If Discord would have worked, then we could have done that. But
Yep.
no.
Discord said, no, thank you.
Oh God, Discord making everything easy.
I love it.
Uh-huh. Come on, baby. Does he need another link? Probably not. What you drinking on, OG?
Got me some Jameson.
Ooh, ooh. Hey, excellent. Look at that.
Looks good?
Yes,
We're back.
we're all
Back
good
in.
now.
Cool.
Back in the mix.
Yes, we are organized. We're good. Is everybody good? Everybody feel better?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Excellent. Excellent.
I was just looking through some of the comments. That's all. I'm trying to see some of this stuff.
Oh, take your time. Go ahead. What do you do for a living there, bud? Are you just school and this, or?
I work for Apple actually. I'm a tech at Apple.
What?
Oh, my gosh. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
it's fun.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I'm in school as well, but taking this term off. Trying to figure it out still.
Yeah.
So
Bouncing between different options.
how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
killing
I
it.
had no idea you were that young.
Killing it.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Ah, that's
Youngest man
amazing.
alive.
That's amazing, man. Congratulations. You're doing a lot
Thank
already.
you.
How long you been
Thanks,
working for
man.
Apple?
Just over a year, man.
No kidding. Well, congrats on that. That's an
Just
excellent
over
job.
a year. Thank you.
Are you in like a store? Like an Apple store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Man, that's got to be an interesting job.
Definitely, man.
How's the clientele?
What do you mean by that?
The clientele, the people you got to deal with. Are they nice?
Well, yeah, I would say for the most part.
I feel like if they're coming to you, they're coming to get
people.
their phone fixed. That means they're probably not
Yeah.
in the best of moods. So I was just curious.
Yeah, it's definitely a place where you gotta learn to talk. I think it's being empathetic is an important thing. I think.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah, I did customer service for a while, and empathy is a key. If you don't have that, you ain't gonna make it too far. So
right.
yeah, for sure. Man, that's wild. So, what were you going to school for? Did you have a major, or you just general studies, or?
No, yeah, like I said, I've taken this term off. I'm still in school. Trying to decide really between a couple of different things.
As far as like a major, or if you'd want to continue?
Yeah, like originally I went into school for education so I could be a teacher.
Oh, don't do
But
that.
then when the pandemic hit, it was definitely not wanting to do it online.
Yeah.
But no, teachers get paid really good in Canada, so it's like
Teachers
that
get
was
paid a
one
lot
thing that was
here. My wife's a teacher.
Oh, really?
And
Oh, yeah?
yeah, and she will tell you as well. If you have the choice,
Don't do it.
Don't do it. It's just it's a thankless job. People are only ever mad at you about what their kid's not doing or whatever. It's a very thankless job. So I see my wife
Gotcha.
deal with it, but that's just her opinion. If that's what you want to do it. I think there's more. The world needs them. You know, I don't want to discourage anybody, but I have heard it is it's not that good as far as like on your mental state, but as far as financially, yes, great pay, great benefits.
Sure, yeah.
Usually, all that stuff is usually always really good. But
Well,
yeah,
how
as
about you
far as-
two? What do you two do?
This is it. This is what I do. I stay at home with my
Okay,
son,
yeah.
and I do infinity loops business, online and off.
Same, that's
I'm a
living
plumber.
the dream, man.
I'm a plumber.
Oh,
So,
dude, plumber's also sick.
well,
I've been debating doing like business or computer science, but it's
Do
I
something.
don't know with
One of those. Those are
Yeah,
good.
something
Yeah.
that's not plumbing. I'd recommend.
Got you.
Highly recommend not
Yeah.
plumbing.
Yes,
No.
not plumbing.
We're just getting back in person in Winnipeg here, so
Oh, no
it
way.
was online school was not the vibe for me. Like
I,
as much as I like being on the computer or flying drones, it's like I need to be like face to face with people.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
loving
lot
this
of
live
people
stream
that
right now,
struggle.
even, but like it's online school is literally just listening and just like
So boring.
watching something on YouTube that you do not want to watch,
Yeah,
basically.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, this is great, but I mean, how much better would it be if we could all meet up in person and sit around
Oh,
a table
hell
and
yeah.
talk about this?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I'd much rather that for sure.
Yeah.
One day, maybe. One day.
One day, yeah.
We'll get a little
One day.
central studio.
Once we have our Infinity Loops compound.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
compound.
compound
That's what.
going,
That's right.
yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
So, deciding on school. So we're not really sure where you're gonna head from there. You're just kind of riding it out.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely a weird time right now. So
So, any
Kinda
plans to
tryna-
try to take any kind of career path with drone related career path, or
that I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to, just because I don't want to make like my hobby my job as
I
much
get
as
it.
I'd want to make like something that I'm passionate about what I'm doing for a living.
Yeah.
I've done a handful of commercial stuff with FPV, and that made me like really not want to fly.
really?
It's a different level of stress that it's not your own creative idea. I like the idea of content creation, but I also would not want to be a content creator as my full-time career, unless it was literally pulling in racks. But that also sounds really stressful. Like that does not sound like the easiest thing, because
Yeah. No, it's definitely a lot of it's a lot of upkeep. It's a lot of work, and it's not a lot of payoff until you get way further into it. But you already have a pretty strong footing you're building. So by the time you get around to it, if you wanted to do something with FPV, you surely could. And as far as
Totally, man.
going into something professionally with it, like, you don't have to do that. You know, there's other things you can do with FPV that isn't just going and listening to some D-bag tell you to fly around a roof or a property for them, and they want it a very specific way. So there is other
right.
options there, though. It's definitely something to keep in mind. You're
yeah,
so,
I think
so
doing
young.
something on the side right now, it's kind of like in my head. It's like, I don't know, not a bad thing to do on the side. Unless
Definitely.
something completely changes, but like literally the past few months has literally been like proven that things just change so quickly.
Yeah.
So
Overnight.
Yeah.
We'll
I mean,
see how-
yeah, literally overnight.
literally
Things can change.
overnight.
200 something subscribers to 112,000 in a few months. That's pretty.
That's a pretty drastic
Pretty
change,
solid
yeah, in a
proof.
short amount of
Pretty
time. So
solid
anything,
proof, yeah.
anything can happen with this stuff.
It
And it
is,
seems
man.
like you have the drive for it. It seems like you have the want to try to do it. It's just a matter of, I guess, yeah. If you ever want to, it's there. I don't know, man. That's a
Am I
huge.
frozen right now?
No, you're good for us.
Okay, cool. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, everything froze up on my end for a sec there.
It's a good thing you're one of those tech guys.
Right.
Better fix your app.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, it looks good now. Cool.
You said you're all
But
good
yeah,
now.
man. Yeah, I'm all
Okay.
good now.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, I've definitely got to put some thought into it. Yeah, still trying to figure out what to do with the YouTube channel, take it even further. I want to give back so bad, because it's like, I did a giveaway for my 1,000 on Instagram when I first hit 1,000, because to me that was like the biggest thing, and I was so hyped about it.
Yeah.
That giveaway thing was stress, because I want to do it international, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
But man, that shipping is crazy.
Yeah.
Have-
International
have-
shipping is gnarly.
Have we had?
Yeah.
Was this the giveaway for the Gates? Where was he at?
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah,
So that
Texas.
was was that our first U.S. winner of any giveaway?
For giveaways that we've done, the Patreon giveaway, he won.
No,
He
not
was in the U.S., but
Yeah, not counting
Any
that, but
other
giveaways we've
giveaway?
done for the channel. Everything is almost always been-
almost everything. I think
Well,
we've
then
sent
you
maybe
won
2
something,
things.
right? You won something from Infinity.
He did
Loops.
in IGOW.
I thought so.
I did.
Uh,
Yeah, that was sick. That packaging, I don't know where you got that, but it was like all like multi-chrome.
Yeah.
Well,
I
the
stole it
There's
from
a
my
bunch of stuff in there.
the original
I like that.
idea. The original idea was to find a like an old firebox, like a break glass in case of emergency type firebox, and we were going to
Oh, sick.
break
We
glass
even-
in case of IGOW.
We even priced it out. We found a place
Yeah.
that made custom ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna order
What?
2 because we
We
were
were
gonna
gonna
do
go-
2
we were
like
gonna go
emergency
hard in it.
kits,
Yeah.
like emergency break in case of IGOW, just because it would just fill the case up with like spare parts, spare frames, and motors and props and
Dude,
stuff.
that's a genius. I love that.
Yeah, it was just the cases would have been like I don't know,
It was-
$100 a piece
it
or
was
something,
super expensive,
just
yeah.
for people to smash them.
Gotcha.
So I was like, yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah, the tax guy looking at that's like, I can't write these off. why
Yeah.
why are you buying these?
You sent emergency kits meant to be broken.
Yeah, what is happening? Why are you sending
Yeah.
things to people to break? Just kidding.
I
my tax
definitely
guy
want to
loves me.
do another giveaway though.
You should.
I
Giveaways are
just
stressful.
Don't really know how.
Limit it. Limit it to where you live. And just apologize
Yeah.
and be like, I'm sorry, but shipping's expensive as hell.
And
So-
and I would also say I think one of the best things we did is we didn't ask people to like or subscribe or any of that kind of stuff. Or just leave a comment.
Mm.
yeah, it's
make
just to
it
give
make
back.
it super easy for them. Don't make it feel like they have to commit to anything. They don't have to,
That's
let
right.
them.
Tag
them
4
come to you.
friends and make sure to give me your last 4 of your
Yeah,
social security
Tag
number.
4 friends, share this post.
And
do
if
the
you buy
hokey
2
pokey.
of my NFTs, you are entered to win the giveaway.
Genius.
Yeah, no. So as long as you're, as you said you did it just to give back, and that's the idea, is to give back. So as long as it feels that way when you do it, everything should be fine on that end. But yeah, as far as shipping, what are you shipping through when you sent those prizes out?
Oh man, I went to Canada Post.
Is that just like the
about it.
normal like postal service?
Yeah, I
For
just went to
Canada?
a post office and I just sent it through there.
Check. I don't know if this exists, but jot it down and
Pirate
see.
ship.
Yeah, did you check?
You told me about that before. I didn't get to. I think I tried looking it up. I didn't know if it was available in Canada or not.
I'm pretty sure
I'll
it
have
is.
to-
I can
have to
ship
take
to
a look again.
Canada using it. So I'm assuming
Okay.
if I can ship there, you should be able to make an account and ship,
Okay.
here or anywhere. But the price on those, it's not cheap, but international that is. It's not cheap, but like one package I had to send to the Netherlands was priced at like $68, and then through pirate ship it was priced at like $47. So it's not like a
Oh, okay,
huge
that's a lot
discount, but
better.
it's definitely going to save you some money in the long run. When you got to
Okay.
do a whole bunch of
Is that
international
what you used
ship-
to ship your package to me?
Yes, yeah, I used pirate ship for that, and I don't remember how much
Okay.
that one cost. That was a while ago, but yeah,
So
I
they
just
just tell you to bring it to like a nearby office and then you can drop it off there, right?
I actually have sent mine just right through the mail. Like I just put them out in the mailbox or on my porch and just tell the post guy to pick it up. You can like schedule a pickup online. Yeah, you just pop on with USPS, with the United States Postal Service. I don't know how Canada's works. I'm sure it's similar, but you can schedule
I
them
need to
to.
do drone deliveries.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. The FAA would never allow it. Because drug cartel,
Walmart's doing it now.
they'd be flying drugs all over the place.
Oh well,
Yeah.
here in the us,
In the us.
they're already trying to tag us and bag us.
Yeah, buddy, remote
I know,
ID
man.
coming soon. Looking forward to it.
That's why I'm glad we're kind of contained. We fly whoops in our
Yeah.
own little areas.
I hope it don't come to Canada with that, man, but it probably will.
Oh,
Likewise. I'm surprised that it hasn't yet. I figured it would start there.
Well, there's such a stigma. Like if you say the word drone, it's just people assume like, are you spying on me?
So you spy on people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
have you seen my video quality? Check out our YouTube channel. Like, we ain't
Yeah.
spying on
Yeah.
you.
Even if I spied on you, I wouldn't see shit. So
We
it's
ain't even,
not-
we ain't even
Going
spying
that
on those.
fast?
Yeah, we're not even spying on those ghost branches that are taking us out of the air. So get the hell out.
yeah. We're missing those, that's for sure.
There's always haters, though.
Of course, there's always going to be, and unfortunately, the more the hobby expands, the more people are going to come in that are new, and the more this hobby advances, the easier the drones are going to be to fly and get into. So I have a feeling like the future of FPV is definitely on thin ice as far as with regulation and everything like
So-
that.
So what kind of like when you're flying, like when you're going out to spots to fly like your 5-inch and stuff, what kind of reaction are you getting from? Are you ever having people coming up to you asking what you're doing? Any kind of
In
like
most cases, it's pretty much like they're just excited to see it, and I show them those. I always have like an extra spectator screen with me
Yes.
or spectator goggles, so I'm like, yo, just check
Good
this out.
move.
And like in like 99% cases for me, it's been all chill. The only cases where it hasn't been is when I'm flying a camera style drone because the thing moves like it's stalking you.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've done a shot for, again, this is a commercial shoot I did. Um, I was I was allowed to fly in that airspace, but the guy didn't like me flying anywhere near his house. So there was like a big confrontation about that.
Oh
Um,
God.
yeah, he tried to like sue me and fine me and stuff. It
What?
was like crazy. But
Like, bro, I
yeah.
don't care that you did not weed whack your
Yeah.
yard last month. Like, it's okay. Like, I'm not spying on you.
Ugh.
And the only other one would be like, I guess like security just kicking you out of a spot if you're like not really supposed to be there.
Yeah.
But
And they're all usually
again, I don't
pretty
really-
cool security wise.
yeah, I'd
They're
say
usually
so.
not too mean.
I feel like
Not really.
it's treated a lot like skateboarding was back in the day,
For sure. Yeah.
where it's just like kind of like, all right, you know, we don't really care that you're doing it, but like technically you're not supposed to. So just do me a favor and leave.
Do me a
that's
favor
right.
and piss off.
Do me a favor and skedaddle a little bit.
Speaking of
Yeah.
security kicking you out of places, what's one of the sketchiest spots you've ever flown?
Oh my gosh.
Like either you weren't supposed to be there, or there was some water underneath you, or super tall building and you had a fail safe.
Sketchiest spot.
Just the sketchiest sitch.
Oh, man.
The sketchiest FPV sitch you've ever been in.
Yeah, man, I shouldn't even be talking about this. But it was like the first, like
That's the kind of
the
sketchy
first
I want
little
to
bits
about.
of.
Yes, that's what we're looking for.
The first couple of. Now it's gonna be on the internet. It's gonna be forever. Everyone's gonna know it.
Give us the tea.
I was flying. I would say like with very early on in my FPV journey, and I thought, oh my gosh, everyone's building diving. This would be so sick to go building diving
Yeah.
at like 7 a.m. when it's not very busy. And I was like, yeah, let's just go straight for the tallest building in the city.
Of course,
So-
why not?
Stupid
Why
me.
start
I'm like,
small?
I just got crossfire. Yeah, I just got crossfire. I have no idea how it works, but it's supposed to be infinite range.
I can fly
So-
wherever.
Yeah. So I'm like, let me just park my car, my metal car, sit underneath like the steering wheel, keep my controller there, and then I'm just gonna go fly like a kilometer that way and just dive that building. I fail safed at the top of the building,
Oh God.
but my video was still playing.
Oh no, it's so bad.
I will
Oh my
never,
God.
ever
Oh
post it.
no.
And thank God that nothing bad happened, but it was like hundreds of feet just
I
free
think-
falling, and I could see in my goggles, and I'm just like flicking my controller, screaming. I swear I crap my pants.
Oh,
But then
You need to
I
make a Patreon right now, $20 to see that video.
$20 to release the
$20
video.
pop to see that video.
it is terrifying. Every time I watch it, I get nightmares. for
Oh
weeks,
my
so
God, man. Oh
And
God.
since
I-
then, I
I
have
feel like-
never wanted to fly like that again. So yeah.
I feel like I need to ask you to DM that video to us.
Well, now
'Cause have to
I
see
mean, I understand now though
$20.
that
that.
I understand some of that anxiety you're talking about though, that you still feel flying. I've never had
Yeah.
something like that happen to me where I've just that is treacherous to just have to watch
And
that
that
the
is
whole
an-
way down.
I did not fly 5-inch for a very long time, and I honestly did not want to risk anything ever again. No,
Yeah.
Again, that was way
wait, that was
early
with
before
the
I knew
5-inch?
anything.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you fail safe with a whoop, I
was
wouldn't care,
stupid.
but fail saving with a 5-inch.
Yeah.
You have a GoPro on
I've
it?
lost plenty of whoops. Yeah, that. drone
How
was, like,
obliterated
like,
was
it
that quad when it hit
destroyed.
the ground?
It was destroyed.
Did you take any pictures of when it hit the ground? Like the aftermath?
I think I probably still have pictures of it, but I like ran because I had no telemetry, nothing. So I was trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then like I don't know, maybe someone had picked it off of the sidewalk and put it on top of a trash can. So I was like, no way I had a perfect landing, but it was like placed on top of a trash can.
So were you by
Yeah,
yourself?
nothing.
and you did it?
Somebody just saw an
Yes,
oblitterated
and I
quad
was
on the ground, just
so
put it on top of a
stupid.
trash can.
Yeah, and right after that, I was like, I'm not flying. I went and got my license. Then I literally read into it. And I was like, that could have gotten in so much trouble
Oh
if
yeah,
anything went wrong.
yeah, big time.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Well, thank God nothing bad happened with
yeah,
that. Lesson learned
yeah,
there. Holy smokes.
What's
literally,
what's
that's why I've been so afraid to go do anything like, that's another reason why I don't like commercial or confrontation or anything like that. It's like, I try to stay away from too much. I try to check my spots as much as I can, but I'll see if you check my YouTube comments, people will just still say things. It's like, yeah, what if someone was there? I'm like, well, that's the whole point. Like, I
Yeah,
checked it,
but
right?
they weren't.
And then like,
So
there's the
yeah, that's
one, yeah,
fine.
the one I was flying through, the one with 9.6 mil. There's like
There's a
a
dude
bunch
in
of hate
there.
comments
There's
because
a.
there's a dude in there,
I
and I
saw it.
was
I
like,
laughed at
yeah.
it.
I was like, bro, I literally checked that spot, and the guys went around the other side of the building. So I'm like, um, I don't know. There's always gonna be someone
Of
calling me out or
course.
something. So I just gotta
But
be super careful.
that's something that we always have to think about. I feel like as freestyle pilots, like looking for spots to fly, like it can be sketchy sometimes.
For sure.
There's
Oh, for
times like
sure.
there's a lot of spots that I would love to fly, but I have not flown because it's like I don't want to go there by myself and kind of just be under the goggles, not paying attention. I want to have
Hmm.
somebody. I want to have somebody there to kind of spot for me,
Right. Yeah.
to
To be able
make
to see
sure
it.
there's nobody coming. If I'm going to do something around
There was
a
a
blind spot or whatever, it's not going to hit somebody in the face.
Yeah, there was a guy in my city. Well, he quit the hobby right away after, but he was flying like downtown. This is a story that like the people in like there's only so many people in my community here, but like they were talking about it, and he was flying. It's when DJI system just came out. He just got his exciting. I think he was just flying down. There's a sketchy place in downtown. Someone just jumped him, stole all of his stuff
Oh my gosh!
while he was flying. They just like jumped, mugged him, and then
What?
yeah, he just. Well, I would never fly again.
Yeah.
That was like my
No.
first experience.
Holy
I'd be like,
crap, man.
hell no, I'm not flying ever again.
Oh
So
man,
he
that's
lost all of his
horrible.
stuff, and
Ah,
yeah,
damn. In Canada?
I thought everybody's
I know,
supposed to be
right?
nice up there.
I thought you guys were friendly.
Well, nice as we
Yeah.
can be, I guess.
We're supposed to be
Yeah.
all effed up down here. What are you guys
Yeah.
doing?
We're as nice as we can be until
Yeah.
we steal hundreds of dollars of FPV stuff. Then it's fair game.
It was probably an American
there's
that
always a
moved
bad end
to
of a city.
Canada, so it's
Maybe,
fine.
yeah. It was a yeah.
It's likely what it was. It's likely what it was. We all know.
I think most people here are pretty nice. Like people, if you ask anyone here, they'll probably say, "Nah, Winnipeggers aren't very nice." But it's like, I don't know. If you're really thinking about it, I'd say we're nice people
I mean,
for the most part.
so far you've come off as quite a nice man, so I don't have any gripe against you.
Yeah. Well, the two main
I won't
Canadians.
mug you.
Yeah.
The two main Canadians that I know are you and EDOC, so I think you guys are doing pretty good.
Well, Edoc's a bit of a
Heck
dick,
yeah.
so.
Yeah,
I haven't met that guy. I've talked to him online, but I don't.
No,
I don't know
Edoc seems like a nice dude.
yeah. I picked him up from the airport last Wooptopia, and then he was literally the only person in Wooptopia to test positive for COVID. So
Get
there's that.
out.
And
So
didn't he
you
get
brought it,
stuck?
hey?
They wouldn't let him back in?
Yeah, he got stuck for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
And then I
Oh,
came
no.
back from Wooptopia, did not have COVID, tested positive for influenza A. So there's that. But I didn't get
Have you guys ever
COVID.
had it?
Nope.
I got it, yeah. My wife brought it home from school just for me.
I've had it twice.
You got it twice?
Really?
Whew.
Yeah, twice.
Was it bad either time?
No, I would have never known if I didn't test.
Same.
Except when I got
Well-
the vaccines, I was dying. Like
Right after
I got
getting
so
it?
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I've heard that's the case.
Who would have thunk it? You look like a healthy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's another one of my hobbies. I like I'm a power lifter as well, so I plan on competing in February, so
No
I'm pretty
kidding.
excited about
Really?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that too.
So we
Man,
need to
you're
get
busy
some
as
drone
hell.
shots. We need to get some drone shots of
I think about that all the time. I'm like,
orbiting you while you're posing and stuff.
that'd be sick.
Wait, are you posing or are you powerlifting?
No, it's a lifting competition. Yeah,
Right,
it's
right.
It's like literally by strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
okay,
strongman
not
type
like,
shit.
Not like
Hell
the
yeah.
bodybuilding stuff.
Yeah, not
No,
like that.
no.
He's not gonna get all bronzed and greasy
Yeah,
and
you're not. No, you're
Well,
not having.
I don't
you're
need
not
it
getting
anymore, man.
oiled
I'm
up.
bronzing up.
yeah, it's good to go. Yeah, not walking out in the little banana hammock though. I feel you. Where's the lifting comp? Is this like a how do those work? Like, is it like an organization that puts them on and you just sign up, or like a?
Yeah, like it's basically you have to work to each one. It's kind of a weird hobby because you literally just you don't really get much back out of it unless you win and you get your entry fee back. But it's like you compete in a local meet and then you'll go into a provincial meet. Well, I guess here would be provincial and then a national um and then you could go to worlds if you qualify for worlds. But I'm definitely nowhere near that. I think it's just a really fun hobby
Okay.
to just to do
I
well.
think
Yeah.
you and EDOC, fellow Canadian, you need to have a little powerlifting competition because he's recently
I wanna see it.
rediscovered his love for powerlifting.
I want to see it.
He's a powerlifter as well?
Yeah.
Get out, dude. What?
Speaking of, I was gonna say if we wanted to switch over, let's do a couple questions from chat, if you guys had any.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them. Yeah, he was talking to me about my big three. Oh my gosh.
What are your
What does that
big
mean?
three?
Is that powerlifting terms?
Yeah, so
You
like
boys in your
it's-
powerlifting
your-
lingo?
Powerlifting is all like bench, squat, and dead, and you compete in all three of those lifts. So like those would be what my numbers are. My bench is probably my worst, but it's 265.
Weak
My
numbers.
my squat is about 415, and then my deadlift is I haven't tested it in a while, but an estimated maybe would be 450. So it's my deadlift's the worst out of the three.
Your deadlift is?
But yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I was at a customer's house a few days ago, and they had one of those like door frame pull-up bars, and I came out from the bathroom and I was like, let me just do it, and I did like 2 pull-ups and I was pretty satisfied with that. So
Yeah.
And that was my workout till I'm 50. All right, we're good to go.
I was
all
like,
done.
holy crap, I can still do a pull-up.
I'm all done
And I
with
was like, let me
exercise.
see if I can repeat it. And I did it 2 to make
Yeah.
it true. I was good to go.
2 to make it true. two pull-ups to make it true. I had a point to prove.
Yes.
I set out to prove my point with my 2 pull-ups.
Yeah, I didn't believe it the first time. Yeah.
The peak male performance.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, maybe we can take a look at some chat comments if you guys want to drop any questions.
Yeah, before we
I'm
let
gonna
you
read
go,
through some of them. Yeah.
I did see. Did you break everything in that fall from the building dive?
So, actually, okay, no, I didn't lie, but it wasn't like everything wasn't broken actually. From what I remember, it was like one half of the drone, so like 2 arms, and then the props were fine, surprisingly. The camera was broken. The flight controller VTX was fine. The GoPro was absolutely destroyed. So I never
so
got the
the
clip
fail-safes
from the
and never
GoPro, but I got
recovered.
DVR. It fail-safed and never recovered.
Like you never got it back. Because I've heard stories of people fail-safing and then kind of getting their telemetry back, catching it, and restoring it.
I think now that I think back, again, it was like literally when I first started learning how to fly, I probably just didn't throttle 0 and arm. I was probably just trying to arm and not realizing my throttle was
Oh, like
halfway
slightly up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
1 second.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I'll have to watch back that DVR.
What kind of what was I gonna say? What kind of protocol are you running on your radio? Do you run Express LRS?
I am lately, yes. When I picked up Beta FPV, they sent it out for me to try out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I run Crossfire on my tinywhoop, so I guess I could show you guys just my drones.
Yeah.
I guess we haven't talked about
Yeah. What you got?
like my builds yet. I run Crossfire on my tinywhoop. I'm still gonna try out the Pavo 25, but I'm running my Cinelog that I've had for over a year now.
Okay.
This is Crossfire. I just never took it. I just bought it as Crossfire, so I haven't switched it out yet. It's my only Crossfire quad. Oh no, that's a lie. This is also Crossfire. my
You're
long
full of
range.
lies tonight.
Yeah, yeah, I'm full of lies, man.
That was
Long
okay.
range
That was
one is
the
also Crossfire.
4S, right? That was the one you showed earlier.
Yeah. So
You
it's
got
a 4S,
collapsible props on it?
4-inch. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
You got
It's,
the foldy props.
What size is that?
4-inch.
4-inch? Is that the
4-inch.
Dow props? Did Dow make 4-inch?
I think it's Dow. Yeah, Dow props.
Because
No, Dow props. Is that GemFan?
Isn't Dow Props its own company?
I thought Dow Props had
Dow Props.
it was a different name as well. I don't remember if it was Gemfan or not though. I thought they had a second name.
It's been so long ago,
I can't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I can't
know.
remember.
but yeah.
I've stepped so far away from anything that isn't whoops that it's hard to remember.
Yeah, true. When's the
these
last
two
time
are
you flew that
crossfire.
4-inch one? Is that the last time you flew that when that long? Would you say it was 15 kilometers to get out?
10 kilometers.
10 kilometers. 10 kilometers.
It was like a almost 20K round trip, but it's that one was the only one I flew any past 30 minutes. I said I probably could get to like 40 minutes on it,
Yeah.
but I just
Holy
get bored because it's like
Yeah. What do you
just
I would
do?
cruise,
imagine.
and it's
would
not
imagine.
like we have mountains, right? Like we're
Pretty
I'm
flat.
here in Manitoba. It's all just flat, so I'm not really seeing much. So I get bored pretty quickly.
I've
So,
always been
If it
kind
was
of
mountains, it'd be a whole different story. If I went
Yes.
to like
a little more
Alberta or
interesting.
something, it'd be so cool.
So quick, like typical, like most basic interview question ever. If you could pick one of these classes to fly, like if you only had to pick one, what would it be? Would it be 65 millimeter whoop? Would it be 5-inch? What would be your
I don't know that it'd be
ideal-
5-inch after hearing the stories we just heard.
Yeah, probably not.
I also don't think it would be 5-inch just because of where the future is going.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a whole different style of flying though, because it's like I fly tiny whoops and it's like mindless. I don't care. I just put it anywhere I want, and no one ever cares or worries about it. Where a 5-inch, I like watching back the footage, and I think a big part I wanted to talk about digital a little bit in the stream, but we never really got to it.
Well,
but
we can get to it right
Analog
now.
is cool. Yeah, we could. Like watching it back, it's really nice to be able to see.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
that's not the main reason why I like
So,
5-inch.
so do you
But
have
it's like-
any DJI or HC0 quads or
No.
anything?
No, I've been wanting to. I actually, not really in talks, but I messaged Walksnail, to see if they would because I think DJI is not going to respond to me or anything.
Well,
And then
maybe.
Fat Shark, I don't know if
you
they-
don't need to know. So.
Fat Shark does sponsors or anything.
You don't need to know. I
Yeah,
did see
they,
somebody asked what protocol for the 5-inch. Is that still Crossfire? You said on the 5 inches.
No, Express LRS.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Oh,
Yeah.
ESLR.
yeah.
Are you running?
this
Is that
good.
an
I was running
EP1?
Tracer.
ESLR.
Um,
Zotec called it ESLR.
ESLR. Is that what I said?
No. Zotec called it ESLR on the stream the other night.
Oh.
So what
This,
receiver is that? The Express LRS, is that the Happy model, Beta FPV?
it's the Beta FPV one. It's the longer. It's the one that looks like the same size as like a Crossfire receiver.
Okay, I
or a
remember with
Tracer
the
receiver.
the T antenna. I think I may have tried that one as
I was
well.
originally running Tracer. on
Okay.
it, but honestly, Tracer's range was not very good.
No.
Latency was good, but I couldn't get very far. Like I would fail safe all the time, and now I have yet to fail safe with this, and the latency feels amazing. So
Sick. Yeah, Express
See,
LRS
I
is
have
epic.
Tracer. I have Tracer on. That's what I'm running on my Tiny Trainer and my 3-inch Cinewhoop, my Squirt. But I've
Mhm.
never really pushed the range of it. So that's the main gripe that you've had with it is the range.
yeah, because I guess with Freestyle, there wasn't much penetration. There wasn't like that much range for me. But like I don't know, I have the Mambo, so I was like, might as well just get Tracer. And I was throwing it on my whoops because I didn't have FR Sky anymore, so it was making them like so heavy.
Yeah.
Have you ever
So
tried Red
eventually
Pine
it's-
for the whoops?
I found out about it after I got Express LRS. So I
Ah.
didn't even know.
Yeah, well, then you
Red
don't,
Pine was a
yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
you
by
don't
that
need Red
point.
Pine if you have Express
Yeah.
LRS.
Yeah.
I did see another
So-
question for you. What tiny whoop motors is he running?
Ooh, I have a good mix of them. So I have
He says the red ones. I don't
I've
know
been
if that was still
trying
part of
the
it,
tiny whoop motors are really sweet. Like I tried these danger ones. They're
The
battery
danger
flight time
onesies?
is like not very. Yeah, they're so fast. I love the way these fly.
What
It feels
KV
like
are
I'm
those?
flying
Aren't those
not
like
a 65?
27,000?
Yeah.
30,000.
30,000.
30,000.
Woo!
He did some
Yeah, it is.
27,000 ones like a year ago.
Yeah.
I'm running newbie drone ones on this one here, the 20,000
The plaids.
newbie drone. These ones are
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
efficient and they're powerful.
Yeah.
But
They're heavy though.
I don't know. I think my favorite all-time motor right now is the 22,000 tinywhoop motors.
Okay.
Like they're gold, they're colored gold. I just think the way they look good. They
Yeah,
look
Those
good
are the
and
onesies,
they're
right?
really
The
efficient.
double deuce.
The
right?
onesies.
The double deuce
Double
onesies.
deuce.
Yes. I think it was you guys that sent it to me originally, the first ones.
I think so.
And
Yeah.
I loved it since.
Yeah, we sent tiny whoop
Yeah.
motors to you. I know we
Yeah,
did.
I
Yeah.
ran double deuces for a
I just
while
don't
on
remember if that
freestyle
was-
wigs, and
Yeah, they're
Love
nice.
it. What about you? What do you guys use?
I
'Cause you
just
got a
recently.
0.75, so you can run lower KV, right?
I run higher. I run 25,000.
Oh.
I run flats. I
Well,
run
no,
good
not higher
flats
than
on
you.
mine.
Well, I guess what was your one? You said 30,000 and 27,000 or 22,000?
30,000, and then the newbie drone ones are 20,000. I would
20,000.
like more,
Okay.
but
Yeah, I run 25,000. I usually use HGLRC Aeolus motors, but recently I switched back to Happy models because the HGLRC ones, the new version, are kind of trash. But I'll talk
they're
about
heavy. They're heavy, hey?
that. I think they're like 2.2 gram heavier than the Happy model motors that I would normally use, but they're
'Cause
not,
I have
they're
them
not horrible.
here, I think. They broke on me very quickly.
The Aeolus motors?
Yeah.
What broke on them?
It just started like I think a magnet fell out. I'm trying to find where they are.
I was gonna say, if he
But
spun
they
a shaft-
started like
if he spun a
squeaking.
shaft-
Yeah.
They started making like a squeaking sound, and then they kind of just stopped.
All of my motor
Working.
shafts so far on the new ones are all spinning, free spinning. I don't know what happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's called good bearings heads.
Yeah.
That's what
Very
it's called.
good. Very good. Solid stuff. The original ones they made, this is the version 2. The original ones they made were actually all right. But they had an issue where if you got into a hard enough crash, the PCB board would pop loose and it would like smash into the bottom of the bell. And so it seemed like your motor was dead because it just wouldn't spin up.
Oh,
So
maybe
they-
that's what's happening.
So they fixed that,
So
sort of, and then they caused more problems because now the post spins on the new one.
So another question that I doubt that either of you have any experience with, but the Happy Model 0702 26,000 kV.
I do have experience with those.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
Those
That's
not
what
the
I run
ones
on
that
my
I have, right?
No, those are you have the 23,000s or whatever it
Yes.
is. The 26,000s are the ones I had on the Fractal 65 Ultralight that I built.
The
The fif-
0702s?
0702s, yeah.
Okay.
It's a 65 millimeter, the Fractal 65, and it's 15 grams. The build is 15.9 grams.
Yeah. Well, so Saggy Ball said he just brought 12 of the HGLRC
Saggy
motors.
Ball.
But what we have heard lately is that you can use, if you do spin a motor shaft on those, you can use green
Green
was it
Loctite.
green Loctite
Green Loctite
to
will
resecure those.
not can, it will fix it.
Yes. So you're not
Hmm.
SOL yet.
Not totally.
Okay.
Not totally.
You sort of
There is a possible fix. Also, depending on your type of flying, you might not ever have that problem.
That's
Heads,
true.
you
I'm a
know,
little aggressive.
flies like a bit of an asshole. So
Sometimes I do that. I don't smack people in the side of the face, excuse me.
well,
What's your
I've-
go-to flight controller? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No.
No, you're good.
Please. OG, you take that one.
So,
1 moment.
racing, I still have been running the Beta FPV F4 all-in-one because I'm still in Red Pine for racing. I have not made the switch to ELRS yet. I've done 95% of the work.
love that board. Yeah.
It's
but
great. I've had a
They
bunch of
had
them.
one. They had one that was, I don't know if you have any laying around. I will buy them all off of you. If you had the No RX one, they discontinued it.
No,
It's the same one that you will find in the Meteor 65 TBS, because it's obviously you need the No RX one for that one.
Mm-hmm.
I've bought 4 binded flies just for that board.
And just what do you use? Like the EP2, the Express LS
Mhm.
EP2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Heads
It's
was running
so
that for a
good.
while. Freestyle wise, he was running the Happy Model Diamond F4 flight controller with the EP2, which was lighter than Happy Model's original ELRS board. But
Really?
freestyle wise, I I have a bad habit of starting projects and then never finished them. So I started doing all of my updates to ELRS and then just never finished it. So like my freestyle stuff, I'm still running the Diamond F4 on red bind. So
This one right here is the diamond with the. This is an Express LRS diamond. They made an Express LRS one.
yeah,
So
yeah, I
this
need
is
to
like
finish mine so I can
super
actually try
lightweight.
that.
I don't have a tune for it. Like it's so weird. It's acting so weird. It would fly okay, but then I would try to take off one other time and it'll just keep doing a flyaway. So I gotta figure that out.
What's going on?
No, we were talking about flight controllers, and then we kind of got to this diamond board. I cannot get a good tune out of it. I know you're running silverware, so it's like a whole different game.
Quicksilver.
A Quicksilver. Silverware.
Well, I mean, Quicksilver came from silverware. I think it had something to do with it.
That's right.
Yes. Well, silverware was the brushed version of it.
There you go. Sure.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Yeah, I
all-
cannot
it's all
get this
racing
thing
stuff.
tuning. So if anyone knows how to tune this 65 for me, and you guys want to build this exact same thing, let me know because I am.
Why don't you try Quicksilver on it?
I do want to try it.
They have preset tunes for 65
Do they?
millimeter. Yeah, and they're not bad. They have a 1S 65 millimeter tune that is not bad at all.
Okay, I'll try it on that one up there then for sure.
Changes packet rates to 250. Oh, did you say you were having flyaways with it, like fail safes? With the diamond board,
like
or it's
I'll
just flying
arm
away?
it. I'll arm it, and right when I start to like take off, it'll just not stop going up, but like super slow. But
Does it
it'll keep
go?
going
Does
up.
it go like a? Does it make like a? You can hear like the gyro bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
I'm okay. And it's after giving it throttle.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think the gyro's cooked, but cooked gyros will do that on arm. Like right when you arm it, it'll just go straight up. But if you're giving it throttle, it's probably the PID loop. I would try Quicksilver and try. It's because it's not going to do any. It's not going to kill you to try it. It's really super simple. All your ELRS stuff, it's all baked in. It's really easy. Really, really easy to set up.
Cool.
And then they have a preset tune.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
I tell you
For
what, Terminal Insanity just said I had a problem with that with vibration caused by the camera mount. I think we've all been there. We've all had a tuning issue. We're like, God, this quad will not tune right, and then there's a screw loose.
You find it out. You're like, oh,
Yeah, and you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
one of the flight controller posts broke. Got it.
Am I the dummy?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I'll give that a try. I'll just stick like foam underneath the camera because it is loose in there. Oh, that does make a lot of sense.
Oh, if that was the whole thing, good lord.
If that's what fixed it.
Because it's like,
Oh, that is pretty
I
loose.
don't know. It's like
Yeah, it's got a little play in it. Not too much though.
Yeah, maybe I'll throw that in after.
If that doesn't work,
Try it.
hit me up. We'll try Quicksilver on it.
Yeah, man.
I'm definitely gonna try it regardless because I don't know. Your whoops look like they fly great, both of you guys.
The latest tune that I've done on the Quicksilver, the F75 tune, the 1S is so tight. The tune is so tight.
Is that
I love
fractal?
it. Yeah, the Fractal 75.
And what board are you? What board are you using?
The Express LRS Diamond.
Okay.
Is that the same board that's in that?
In your
No,
65,
this one
right?
I have the. Yeah, in one of my 65s, I have the Beta FPV, like the 5 amp one, the Express LRS, like the cross style
Oh,
board.
the T. Okay. And so you're running an external VTX on that?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. Which one you got?
Right now it's the Rush Tiny Tank. but
Okay. Those are
Because
solid.
I ran out of my Beta FPV ones.
Those are solid, though. The Reaper Nano is my second favorite, but the mini tanks
it
are
nice?
good.
They're a little heavy too, though.
They are, yeah.
But-
Well, I mean, honestly, using an external VTX in general, you're always going to be battling that weight thing. But
Yeah, when you left, I was mentioning. I talked to you about it already, but like the No RX Beta FPV, the F411s.
yes, yeah.
That one's amazing, man. That's like my favorite board of all
And of
time.
course, they discontinue it.
Of course. Like I spent so long tuning it, and I
just
told you,
beta
like
FPV
I
things.
told yeah, like I bought four
Beta flight.
bind and flies just to get
The board out of them. I've done it.
I was so happy. I had two.
Anytime Happy Model lets out a new flight controller and motors, they always let it out in a bind and fly first. and then they let them out afterwards. You can buy them separately. So they always get me because as soon as I see the bind and fly, I'm like, what? It's got a new flight controller and motors? And I'm like, well, I want to try the new flight controller and motors, but I don't really want the bind and fly. It's like, well, then you got to wait 3 months, and then we'll give you the motors and flight controller separately, or you can buy the bind and fly now and tear it apart, and then you can have it. But whatever.
Yeah, so I have so many like cameras, motors, and props like sitting around because I literally just use that board.
Some people are saying I have a spare or two. Just saying, DM Aviation, hook him up. He needs them.
Yeah, I mean, I will pay for those. I kid you not. If you have the F411 no RX, I will pay for them.
F411 no RX.
That's like when I went to Whoop Wars last year. It was before tinywhoop.com restocked their pinch cameras, and somebody told me it was like T-Dog will pay good money for a pinch camera that's unused.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I got a brand new pinch camera sitting in box that I've never put on any build or anything, and I mentioned it to T-Dog, and he was like, I'll give you like $70 for it right now.
Get out, man. Are the pinch cameras really good? I've been curious.
They're great for racing. For freestyle, you would not like it. The field of view is kind of narrow.
Yeah, it's not a great field of view, but the picture quality racing wise is really good, especially if
it does good against LED gates too.
Yes,
really good against LEDs.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay. LED gates it's great for. It's got a great like kind of like balancing, adjusting type lens, but
But no, they're not
you
bad.
Guys introduced me to the Pico.
Bro,
laser,
the Pico is next level.
Yeah,
I know, no bullshit. I've gotten I've gotten comments on videos that I've posted, and people have said, "How do you like HD0?" And I'm like, I haven't tried HD0 yet. And they're like, "This isn't HD0." I'm like, "Nah, this is analog, dude.
No,
it's a Pico."
It looks really good.
Yeah, they're really nice cameras. Very nice. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's funny that T-Dog paid you $70.
No, he didn't pay me. I still got it sitting over here.
That he offered you that because Callisto came into stream like last week and was like, "Hey, I want a pinch camera." I was like, "I got 2 of them. I'll send them to you next week." Yeah. I don't want anything. I just sent it to him. I don't care. That's so funny though, because they're like gold to racers, but to me, I was like, "This thing sucks. I hate this camera."
Yeah, no, I was like, I told him at Whoop Wars, I was like, I will send it to you, or it was Whooptopia last year. I was like, I'll send it to you. Like, I don't like pay me whatever they cost, like MSRP. Like, I don't care. And then like the next week, Jesse P came out with like he restocked them or whatever. So I still have it sitting there. Haven't ever used it, but
hard to find. Diamond in the rough.
Yep.
I didn't know that they didn't have very many of them. I just thought they had a bunch.
Well,
do you have a sponsorship with Fox Ear, right?
Yeah, that's recent.
Okay.
But, like now I'm super happy about like the Picos.
I was gonna say,
yeah, no,
yeah. So now you just hit them up and ask for some Picos, bro.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
They but yeah, you guys want to see something sick?
Of course.
No, we hate sick stuff.
Oh, that's a big boy. Ooh. Oh, that's a big boy. That looks like fun.
Ooh.
It's not real.
What? I can't even tell now that it's closer. Pull it closer again. Now I can see like welds on it. There we go. I can see welds around the camera now.
Wait, did you
fully
make that?
Welded. My dad's a welder. He made this for me.
Oh, they moved too. That's sick. Oh, that's so sick.
Everything moves. The motors spin separately from here.
Bro, that is
you have
sick.
Your immortal T.
Yeah, that's epic.
That's the stuff that I like to see is when like somebody gets into FPV and everything, and their family starts just like
no way
supporting them.
By the way, I was a welder
biggest fans.
for the majority of my young years, and those welds right there are clean AF. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he's pretty good.
No, yeah, those beats he's got running there are clean. That's good looking welds there.
I'll let him know. He will be.
Yeah, man. I was a welder. I was a body man for Cadillac for several years. That was like my main career was working on cars doing body work. So I had a lot of welding.
That's sick.
If it was a nicer camera, I would have noticed, or better quality than Google stepping all over it. But yeah, that's really good, man. I mean, you had me. That looked really good. That's so sick.
No, it's one of my favorite things on my wall.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Anything else? I think we're good. Does anybody else want to ask questions from chat? I just want to make sure we don't leave anything unanswered. I know we got to wrap up a little. Again, Google just gave me our warning too. Yeah. Look at that.
Jeez Louise.
Good timing on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's no other questions from chat, I do want to mention that all of the links for Aviation's social media, his YouTube, his TikTok, his Instagram, all that stuff can be found down below in the description for anyone watching this after the stream on the channel. That all that information is just right there down below in the description if you'd like to check out any of his stuff. We do recommend you should.
Yes.
You got a little bit of a teaser right there in the beginning of the stream of some of his content. You're going to get 5-inch HD footage. You're also going to get insane tinywhoop freestyle footage. Some of the more challenging tricks you're ever going to see. Some of the more complex stick inputs you're ever going to see. It's definitely worth a watch over there. And I actually need to ask you one more question.
Uh-oh.
I need to know,
man.
for no reason really, what's the most difficult trick for you to pull off with a whoop?
Literally no reason why we need
No
to
reason.
know.
That's I just curious.
No reason whatsoever. Least favorite.
Roll to the right. No. Let's think. Wow. Shoot.
What was something that really stumped you in IGOW where you were like, "Ooh, it's gonna take me a minute," and you
Obviously
haven't
not
done
knife
since?
edges. Obviously not knife edges.
Like,
I think a lot of people would probably say probably Baranis.
Baranis were your Achilles heel?
Yeah, it's so weird. I can Matty flip a whoop. I have a hard time Matty flipping a 5-inch. I have a tough time Baraniing a whoop, but I can Barani a 5-inch. It's the weirdest.
So you got a hard time Baraniing a whoop.
So you've never baranied over yourself?
That is not true. I have.
You have Baranied over yourself. Interesting. Have you
Yes,
Baranied
I
over
constantly
someone else that you care about a whole lot?
No, they all leave me. They hate me flying around.
Well, that just got really sad all of a sudden. So.
Everyone I care about leaves me.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm not asking for any reason. There's no reason.
Literally zero reason.
There's nothing happening. There's nothing being plotted or talked about
All right.
or planned.
Never.
But it may have something to do with Barani's and you.
Or it may
Maybe.
not.
I don't know. May not.
Or it may not.
May have nothing to do with that at all. Yeah, I could just be making all this up.
Possibly not. We're just talking.
What's better for you? I guess I could probably answer this for you, but no, I can't. You're sponsored by both, so I can't answer this for you. What is better for you, BT 2.0 or GMB 27?
Ooh. I like how I've
Careful when
had
you piss
only
off.
a couple of. I know. I have been using them both. Like I like this. Like the GNB has like a much stronger connection. I've had a few BT 2.0 batteries just like pop out. I like that GNB uses like thicker wires.
Yes. Yeah.
So like that's one thing that I haven't had like it like pull
Or lower
out of the
gauge.
battery before.
Right.
Yeah. I'm curious to test more a little bit with the same exact battery with the different connectors. That's something I haven't had a chance to do yet.
Ooh. Little head to head.
But yeah, I would say right now, oh man, that's a tough pick. I'd say probably right now GNB. I'm using a lot more GNB connectors.
Okay.
A big thing for me is how the drone looks. Like I'm very particular about the color as well.
Yeah.
I like the black and red and the black connector. That's just one thing. Like all of my XT60s on my drone, I didn't fly my 5-inch for 2 months because I couldn't fly in a black
Oh my
XT60.
God.
I did not want that yellow on there. I'm just so stupid about that. If you look at my early posts, it's all black.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all black for the longest time. I only went all black. I've just started expanding and doing color. And I like black and red. So if you're asking me right now, it's GNB for the color.
GNB.
I haven't had enough time to test 100%, but it's pretty good connector.
Okay, yeah. No, I'd agree with that too, for sure.
So Beta FPV come out with some black BT 2.0 connectors, and you got Aviation on board.
There you
Do
go.
it, man. I've been sharpening them. I'm kidding.
All right, I think that might be everything. I think we're all good, brother. I don't want to keep you any more than you've already. You almost done 2 hours with us. So, I appreciate it so much, though, man. It was really awesome to learn more about you.
Yes.
Like OG said in the top of the stream, we've been big fans of yours, of your flights, just since IGOW 3. We were judging, and every week your name was up there in the top videos.
From the very beginning.
From the very beginning. And so we were always keeping an eye on you, and we put you up there in the top a couple times. We voted for you up there in the top couple times.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, you were one of those dudes that as soon as I saw, like, when you originally got picked up by Weebly, you were one of the ones that I hit up heads and multi-bot. I was like, hey, Aviation just got picked up. And since then, it's just been kind of an explosion. So
it has been, yeah. But congratulations, though, man, on all the success.
Sure,
You've just been you've been killing it in every aspect of your life. You really just keep doing you. Keep doing exactly what you're doing. You're not doing anything wrong. You're doing everything right so far. So yeah, I hope for more sponsors coming your way. If there's any listening, check him out. He's worth a gander. Big name on social media now. Go check out all of his stuff. It's all out there. All in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out and learning a little more about our boy Aviation here. And hey, man, happy to have you as a friend now and learn a little more about you.
I really appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are sick. I definitely want to come out, and it'd be cool to all hang out.
Bro, anytime.
Yeah. I live close.
Yeah.
If you come anywhere, anytime you're coming to the U.S. for anything, let us know where you're going to be, and we'll let you know how far away from us it is.
We'll make it happen.
I'm telling you, come to LA and Vegas. I'll be in LA and to Vegas in December. So if anyone, even in the chat, if any of you guys live close by,
okay,
shoot me a message.
I'm not far. We're not that far from Vegas. That's a plane ride. That's a quick one. We can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not Canada, is what I'm saying.
That's fair.
It's an easy
but
plane
I
ride.
will be there in December, so I'm gonna be checking out. I think I'm gonna go hang out with Newbie Drone while I'm out there.
Okay. Hell yeah. That's fun.
I've been trying. I'm telling you, I've been trying to get Newbie Drone to do like a team pilots race since I joined the team. I would love.
It'd be a good. It's a good camaraderie builder there, having everybody race together. But before we go, Aviation, is there anything you wanted to plug or mention or anything like that before we go? I mean, we got your socials down below, but if there's anything else we missed, by all means.
We've already talked about how dope your YouTube channel is. So
yeah.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen my YouTube already, check it out. Drop comments. I love like the video ideas that I get in comments. So just feel free to message me on Instagram. If you're gonna message me, do it through Instagram. I don't really check like Facebook and stuff as much, but like I will say that like if anyone wants to check me out or just message me, shoot me a message on Instagram. I'll try to answer.
Okay.
I don't know. Everything's just happening so fast.
I know, man. Yeah, I know, man. Hey, life comes at you quick.
Big things are going to be coming.
Good. Yeah.
Sure,
definitely big things in your future.
And congrats on the success that you've seen so far, man. Well deserved.
Yeah, keep it up.
I appreciate it.
Keep it up.
Thank you guys.
We'll be keeping an eye on you for sure. And everybody else, thank you for stopping by tonight. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this new little style stream here, and our first guest. It was very, very fun. Very good conversation.
Feel free if you guys we have a list of guests that we would love to do for these things. But if you guys have any ideas, feel free to DM heads
put them
or
out
myself.
There. Yeah, Aviation's going to be back in the future. We're gonna have to check back in with you.
I'm honored to be your first guest.
Bro, I feel like we could just check in with you in about a month, and things will be way different.
It's like, so you're at 1 million subscribers now.
So how does it feel to pass PewDiePie in subscribers?
So you just got your platinum YouTube play button. What's that like?
That'd be crazy.
But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. We hope to see you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and we will holler at you. Take care, guys. Good night.
Peace.